I was so excited I posted the following on Facebook. We just purchased a deep fryer and we're frying the turkey this year. And the friend I invited replied, disgusting. So I responded, okay, but not as disgusting as your manners. Apparently this upset her enough to reply, I think I will keep me and my bad manners home. I was very upset and insulted after reading that. I feel this friendship has been damaged by this petty incident. Dr. Phil, was it okay for me to tell my friend I thought she was being rude, or should I have kept my mouth shut?
So how do you feel about how it wound up? Was the last communique, I think I'll just keep my bad manners at home?
And I decided to send her a private email, and I did explain to her, that hurt my feelings, what you said. And it took her a while to say, well, I was only kidding.
I will say this. I think emails and that sort of thing are very expeditious, but you lose intonation, you lose tongue-in-cheek, you lose a lot of things that would be there otherwise. What do you say, Peggy?
Well, first of all, I agree with you 100%. In a situation like this, pick up the phone, talk to the person face-to-face instead of emailing right back, but also cool down. Instead of replying so quickly when you're upset, take a deep breath, calm down a bit, and then talk to your friend. And it's all, instead of going on the attack and saying, you're being rude, to say, that really hurt my feelings.
Well, Angela, I love the fact that you said to her, you hurt my feelings. I mean, she did pick up and talk to her, and I think you did the right thing. Thanks for sharing that.
Thank you.
All right, now, Facebook isn't the only place you can embarrass yourself this holiday season. Check out this question from Barbara about the office holiday party.
I work at a law firm, and last year we had a Christmas party at a really nice hotel. And there was a bar and a dance floor. Later in the evening, people had more drinks and got loose, and women were hanging on women, and eventually one of the women lost a part of her dress and was exposed. To see her down in the lunchroom was uncomfortable, and I didn't know, should I say something? Should I laugh about it? It's really uncomfortable for me. My question is, how do I react to someone who's acted inappropriately at a Christmas party when I see them in the office the next day?
Was the inappropriateness that she had a wardrobe malfunction?
Pretty much.
It wasn't anything she said or did to you?
Oh, no.
Okay, so you were just there and got to know her better than you planned?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much, okay. Because that's different. I think if somebody is really rude and inappropriate to you, those people, I think you do need to kind of pull them aside and say, look, that wasn't okay, and we need to rebalance this thing, because I think boundaries are important, and you crossed one, and I just need to tell you that's not okay. You don't do it in front of people, you pull them aside, you try to help them with it. In this kind of situation where somebody was, this is kind of the old thought of dancing on a table with a lampshade on their head, how do you handle that?
Well, if you think you were uncomfortable, I'm sure that person was even more uncomfortable. So if it's a good friend, somebody you know well, then you could help them out by saying, let's talk about last night or next year's party. I'd love to help you out so it doesn't get to that. But if it's not a good friend, don't go there. If you're the supervisor, you do need to chat constructively about that kind of behavior, but don't gossip about the person, and pretty soon things will calm down.
It actually brings up a good question that we have for the Paget Gadget. How much is okay to drink at the office holiday party? So audience, pick up your Paget Gadgets. Press 1 if you think you shouldn't drink at all. 2 if you think 1 or 2 drinks is appropriate. And 3 if you think, look, I can handle my liquor. I don't need to keep count. I can have at least 3. So everybody vote, 1, 2, or 3. All right, let's see the results. 1 or 2 kind of won out. So Peggy, what do you tell people in advance so they don't wind up at a Christmas party, the object of this discussion the day after?
We say it's a business function. Any doubt, don't drink at all. Most people will say 1 or 2 drinks is fine for them, but it's really important to remember it's still a business function, even if it's a social function as well, because these parties can hurt careers. So when in doubt, no drinking. 1 or 2 drinks most people will do, just like the survey said.
Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.